Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here or don't already know, I try to support everything I talk about with video or post for accuracy. So please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button and that notification bell, comment and share to all social media platforms. Now, on to the story. Hey y'all, Butta was arrested for a slew of charges, the most prevalent being armed habitual. Some of the other charges was as if the officer was being petty, like unsafe tires and improper lighting, headlights or taillights. His mom saying if it ain't one thing, it's another, to Butta professing that he'll be back as soon as they give him bond. Man, what? Regardless of what Butta is saying, the court granted the state's motion to deny pretrial release. DuPage County State's Attorney Robert Berlin and Hinsdale Chief of Police Brian King announced today that Judge Joshua Diden granted the state's motion to detain pretrial a Chicago convicted felon accused of possessing multiple handguns. Rakeem Wilton appeared at first appearance court this morning, charged with one count of armed habitual criminal, which is a Class X felony, one count of unlawful use or possession of a weapon by a felon, which is a Class II felony, and multiple misdemeanor and petty offenses, including transportation of open alcohol by a driver. On September 5th, 2024, at approximately 5 a.m., a Hinsdale police officer activated their emergency lights and sirens and attempted to stop a Jeep Patriot with Ohio license plates at Madison and 4th Street for improper lane usage and no headlights. It is alleged that the Jeep, driven by Wilton, failed to pull over for the officer and ultimately crashed at Vine Street and Hinsdale Avenue after striking a raised curb. It is alleged that after crashing the Jeep, Wilton exited the vehicle and ran approximately 50 feet before being taken into custody. It is further alleged that during the pursuit, Wilton threw an object, later determined to be a loaded .380 caliber Smith & Wesson M&P bodyguard pistol with 5 rounds in the magazine, out of the car window. It is further alleged that on the front driver's side floorboard of the Jeep, officers recovered a loaded .40 caliber Springfield Armory XD-40 pistol with 1 round in the chamber. Due to Mr. Wilton's criminal history and past felony convictions, he has lost the right to legally possess a gun, Berlin said. The allegations that Mr. Wilton, a convicted felon, was illegally in possession of 2 loaded weapons in a quiet residential area near 2 elementary schools, attempted to flee from the police both in the Jeep and on foot, and was found with open alcohol in the vehicle, are completely unacceptable and will not be tolerated in DuPage County. Thankfully, no innocent motorists or pedestrians were injured as a result of Mr. Wilton's alleged action. Mr. Wilton's next court appearance is scheduled for September 30th, 2024 for arraignment in front of Judge Ann Walsh. If found guilty, Wilton faces a penalty between 6 to 30 years in the Illinois Department of Correction. Members of the public are reminded that these complaints contain only charges and are not proof of the defendant's guilt. A defendant is presumed innocent and is entitled to a fair trial in which it is the government's burden to prove their guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Y'all know that those members that don't like Butta or are feuding with him right now had to diss him. Lil Mikey did the most. He said Butta has no one else to tell on, and the kicker is that he put up a picture of Butta on the couch at a DJU interview with Lil P and puts rat emojis over both of them. Wow. Lil P, of course, shouts out his boy Butta, saying free him, but Lil P was not the only one to do so, because FYB Duke, who was with Butta the other day, also says free number 26.
Big free mama nigga tune.
And that's not all. So remember the fight black eye situation that Butta may or may not have been involved in? Well, after Butta spoke on Cam Capone, he pressed some buttons and angered Mikey Dollaz. Butta explained on Cam Capone, so he's light skinned, so when his swelling goes down, he has bruises. He said he thought he had a genuine bond with Mikey Dollaz, but this shows that it wasn't genuine. He says he wasn't involved with what Mikey Dollaz and his cousin had going on, but Mikey Dollaz let the internet go with a false narrative. Butta claims he has text messages from Mikey after the fight saying people were trying to offer him $5,000 for the video and an interview. Butta said Mikey Dollaz got into it with his cousin, then he turns and gets overly aggressive with him for trying to stop it. Mikey Dollaz then flung Butta, but Butta says he didn't put hands on Mikey. Butta also says this was weird, chasing it for the internet, tagging J Mane, talking about pushing peace. Butta says Mikey was in a rage and thought he was going to win fighting everybody on some drunk mess. He's lucky he didn't die. Butta also says the reason is Mikey Dollaz tried to hit Sko in the head with a bottle over a chick that he wanted, but Sko ended up having a threesome with. Everybody kept wondering how 16 found out what actually happened. Well, Butta says Mikey Dollaz told him. Bruh. Well, Mikey Dollaz claims he tried to play it West Side, but he's gonna have to tell it all. He claims he doesn't even know Butta. He met him July 25th, 2024. WTF. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with that situation, but it seems as though Butta's chances of getting out are slim. Hopefully he gets the medical attention he needs and time to think about slowing down. Y'all hit me in the comments with your thoughts. Later, y'all.
Now I feel let the world know what happened for real, shorty. I wasn't even gonna say nothing on gang. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was gonna be P about it. Y'all know me. I was gonna be on some West Side, be P about it, not say nothing. Yeah, man, I'm finna go on here and tell it all now, man. I'm gonna go on here and let y'all know what really happened. Then nigga be talking about some, yeah, my brother this. Nigga, I just met your July 25th, 2024. I don't even know Butta. I met that man July 25th, 2024. And he came with my cousin. I don't even know why my cousin brought that nigga.
It's the introduction of the one and only. We keep it real over here, we don't rock with phonies. Yeah. It's the one and only NC, other bloggers MV. Content full of drill legends out the wind deep. CHI, young fly chick, been about that PAY from DAY. One, top mod on big channels. If a nigga need his nose wiped, she quick to get that shit handled. Now tune in to the realest chick making moves. Real stories, updates, and breaking news. NC, yeah. Now y'all go subscribe, especially if you from the rack. Go support your girl. Oh yeah, my home girl, the one and only NC. She got that exclusive content, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go subscribe.